Sorry, guys. That I've, well, sorry I haven't been talking that much. I haven't been talking. I'm trying to make it satisfying, but we're gonna be doing a red versus blue, red versus blue, a red versus blue gameplay. Yeah. Um, Also, if there's any loud sounds in the video, you can turn the volume down because I know there's a lot going on right now. Yeah. So yeah. Just give me a sec. Alright, let's go. Hey, babe. Welcome. Also, I wanted to talk about the new Simpsons season. Um, yeah, there's gonna be new Simpsons. Yeah, the Simpsons, I already have the whole battle pass and village awards and everything. I think it's pretty cool. Everyone has been dying for a collab with Fortnite and Simpsons. And here we are now. I mean, it's 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 okay. It gives me some other vibes of like Family Guy and stuff. Whenever it gives me those type of vibes, you know what I mean? But it's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I don't really mind or anything. So I like the new sidekicks too. They have new sidekicks in Shepard now. Um. But yeah, okay, so, I was talking to people, some of my friends earlier about the future of Fortnite, because the season unfortunately is gonna end on on November 28th, 2 p.m. Eastern. Maybe it's 2 p.m. Eastern, I don't know. Maybe it's not good, yeah. And you know, every single season we have to wait 5 hours. So that's a very long time. But yeah, I don't know. People are already getting trailers about the new season. We're going into chapter 7. That's it. That's it of chapter 6. The thing is now that chapter 6 is now in the OG days now. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just chapter 6 is never coming back. So people that played in chapter 6 are very lucky to have everything. I played in chapter 6 personally, and it was pretty great. But yeah, chapter 6 chapter 7 season 1. I can't believe it's chapter 7 season 1, bro. Already. It's crazy. It's pretty wild. But yeah, chapter 7 is coming though. Hold on. Let me look at some trailers real quick, cause there's still trailers. I hope chapter 7's lit, bro. But it is pretty lit though, and along with that, there's gonna be a new OG season of OG Fortnite OG. I think the new OG season's gonna be based off of the like winter and stuff, chapter 1 season 7. But yeah, let me look at some of these. We're going to Hollywood? What the? Huh? Chapter 7 official trailer. It is what it is what it is. Avengers Doomsday? No, no, don't tell. Oh my god, I think they're gonna have another Marvel season for this one. I don't know. I'm watching a lot of trailers and stuff. Greek mythology? Oh yeah, remember chapter 5? The seasons are based off Greek mythology because of Zeus and Kirbius or whatever that wolf guy.
Portal's refreshing enough. So we'll see. It is Norse gods, so we'll have to wait and see what they drop. Then Fortnite's gonna continue with their mid-chapter mini-seasons with yet another Marvel theme. This time, it's rumored that we're getting a Studio and Null season, which is already giving fans flashback of the failed Star Wars experiment in Chapter 6. Think about it. A ton of people agree that this moment was the exact start of Fortnite's decline.
I'm sorry guys, you can skip the video if you want to. I'm just watching videos.
Not to mention the players who don't like Star Wars having nowhere to go. Pairing this with the other issue of Chapter 6's unoriginal themes, it makes a third Marvel season next year a chilling thought. Although there's still hope for Chapter 7 and storyline fans. Because luckily, leakers have revealed that the upcoming live event scheduled for this November won't actually be related to the Simpsons season. Yes, it is taking place during it, but according to insiders, it'll be a full end of chapter story event, which is our first since Fracture. A major problem with the last few years is the finales being totally random, like the remix finale or the Big Bang event, and up until now we assume that Chapter 6 will be another collab around the Simpsons. Looks like Fortnite's actually taking our feedback on board, which could be a great sign for the future of Chapter 7, especially now that we've also learned that the dark presence may be in the shadows. Here's at this point, and was teased during the superhero season, it will continue to be an overarching villain next chapter. So many of us were worried it would be a crossover like with Doctor Doom, but insiders have confirmed that it's referred to as the Demon Lord and might be the Asmodeus whose voice we've heard in the portal. Obviously, it's not just a storyline that has needed improvement over these years. Chapter 6 has been lacking something. Well, ever since Epic decided to give us only one gigantic live event per year, they've always scheduled it for late November. But we've always wondered if they would bring back concerts. Last time, when we wanted a concert, we had to wait until the remix finale, which was
the chapter 2 remix stuff. Yeah, I remember that.
live event of the year, and the same happened with the Big Bang event with the Eminem cameo. It made it feel less special, and our hopes were raised just this week when Daft Punk were announced with their very own experience. So what's going on with that? Well, it's not what we expected, as it's going to be an entirely separate mode that Fortnite themselves had to clarify was not a concert. It's been a long time since we actually had a dedicated live event to a single artist, and with the memories of Travis Scott and Ariana Grande still in the back of our minds, we've been hoping that Chapter 7 would deliver. Well, insiders have confirmed that concerts are officially returning next year, with XXXTentacion getting his own skin and maybe even a live event. This news has given fans a ton of hope that maybe Fortnite are going back to what made them popular in the first place. But maybe they're also verging further away from Battle Royale. We've all noticed this in Chapter 6. It has been one of the biggest reasons why Fortnite is at one of its lowest points ever. Fans are upset with Epic focusing more on creative and making Battle Royale feel like just one of the many modes available instead of the main game. After all, the biggest updates of the year have all included adding a brand new mode, and while this sounds like cosmetics work with VR because otherwise sales would suck, and it gave us hope that this would be the future. Except for Chapter 7, insiders have revealed that the two main modes will actually be crossovers. So what is coming out? Well, we've known about the Disney Metaverse for a while now, and as we get closer than ever, leakers claim it'll be similar to Disney Infinity, which feels like it's going to be straying even further from beyond. But you know, there's also a separate Star Wars bounty hunting mode in the works, probably to promote the Mandalorian movie that drops next year. Not only that, but Warner Bros. Are getting their very own thing too, that'll bring an insane amount of collabs to Fortnite. Although as we've seen with Scooby-Doo, Ninja Turtles, and DC, it looks like they're more open to their characters being a part of the core game. If we're talking about the existing modes of Chapter 6 though, Fortnite isn't abandoning them anytime soon. Fortnite OG has been getting better every season, and it's giving us a ton of hope for what it'll be like next year. But it's left fans wondering, once Season X is over, what happens next? Well, this is where we've learned that OG will be moving into Chapter 2, which sounds great until you realize that it basically means we're getting the Midas season yet again next year. Like, this already happened with Remix, so I wonder how Fortnite's gonna solve that one. And it's not just OG, but also got huge changes coming to Rocket Racing, which should finally mean the mode is no longer abandoned. Apparently, Epic is working to not only overhaul racing, but bring Rocket League into Fortnite so you can play it and advance the past without switching games. And yeah, we're also doing the same thing for Fall Guys. As for Festival, Chapter 7 will see the deletion of Party Royale, as Epic looks to fuse it with the Jam Stage and combine the player counts of both modes. And over at LEGO, huge updates are planned for the return of Caretakers and the Devourer, Rejoizel, and some kind of LEGO mech fight mode dropping next year. So all of this sounds great. Fortnite Chapter 7 is in trouble for one major reason, and it all stems to the topic that's been the scariest part of the game's future for the last year. The rise of creative maps has showcased that Epic is slowly transforming Fortnite into a Roblox competitor. And because of that, half the community feels like they don't know where to go. Especially with the news that Chapter 7 is going to make these worries even worse. Because recently at Unreal Fest Stockholm, Epic revealed that microtransactions are officially coming this December with the launch of the new chapter. This has made a lot of people terrified about the future of the game. Because recently at Unreal Fest Stockholm, Epic revealed that microtransactions are officially coming this December with the launch of the new chapter. This has made a lot of people terrified about the future of the game. Does this mean that games like Steal the Brainrot are going to be more than playtime farms, but instead money farms? What if...
Alright guys, that was like 20-ish minutes that I wasted. Hopefully it wouldn't happen again. I was watching about Chapter 7 leakers and stuff. And I know a lot of people, including me too. There's a little something I haven't told you guys though. I wish I was OG. I wish I was able to go in Chapter 2. But despite the fact that Chapter 7 is gonna continue and all new seasons are coming, I'm pretty positive some things are gonna come back. I also forgot to show you guys my locker tour. I'm gonna locker tour really quick. So we're gonna start from the top, obviously. So these are new. These are the new skins, by the way. If you guys didn't get to see these have two styles. So this one and this one. I like the devil one. Oh, evil Homer. Marge Simpson and Ned Flanders. Moving on to last season. We have this. This is one of my favorite skins I like about it. This one, Savage Siren. I'm actually gonna wear that. I like the mask. That's what I like about it. It's not much show. Okay. I like the mask. I think I'm just gonna keep the mask on. Got Agent Patch, Battle Gamer May, Dino Megazord, Green Ranger, LT Rep Slade, Omen Hunter Camility, Onyx Winter, Pig the Butcher, Red Ranger, Redline Racer. I'm not gonna go just read every single name of these, but if I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. Actually, should I put this skin on? I'm gonna put this skin on. Got this stuff, Star Wars season stuff. One skin I hated about the Star Wars season was this. I really, really hated this skin. It's really ugly, but I don't know why I have it. But Jack Skellington. This is a skin I've been wanting for so long, and I actually got him because he was part of the Foreigners. I knew he would come. I literally knew he would come. I had a feeling he would come, bro. Because no other Fortnite members, he never comes. He always comes, bro. But yeah, we're gonna scroll right here. And I'm gonna scroll back up. So you guys can see all this stuff. Keisha Cross. She was. I used to play Jam Tracks back then. Like I don't do it anymore, but I used to watch because there is a Keisha Cross song that there's like a jam track that I always used to watch. It was about Keisha Cross. I used to watch it. It was like, oh, baby, hold on. You can see this one. That's what I always liked. I will be going AFK though for a little bit. I might go AFK. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was not a good idea. But yeah, we're getting more leaks and more leaks about Chapter 7. And it all has to do with the Disney Island stuff. As y'all been hearing about the Disney stuff that's been happening, about the Simpsons, the Disney stuff, whatever. And there is a very good chance that next season is gonna be based off of Disney stuff, and which means that Marvel stuff might be coming back. And that might be a good thing for all of you guys to experience, like Chapter 5. It was, well, Chapter 3 and Chapter 5 were like the most likely were like Marvel seasons almost. But yeah, but yeah. And I'm very excited for that because I missed Chapter 5 so much. I remember I used to play on my Switch every single day, bro. Why am I getting targeted? There's no way I'm getting targeted right now. But yeah, I missed Marvel, bro. And I missed Chapter 6 too. It was a really good season. Everybody was hyped about it. It was a chaotic type of like season. It's like one of those seasons. Like it was chaotic and everything. A little crap emote. I like the emote, bro. It's like one of my favorite ones. Let's see what level I'm at. 66, alright. Not bad. Alright, you have to get level 50 to get the whole battle pass. But yeah, whatever the future holds in Fortnite, we'll stay tuned. I will be making a little bit more videos though. That's a good thing. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. My manners showing on my manners. Or my manners went. How dare you? I feel like I'm starting to become Nick 830. I don't know why. I always say keep it family friendly. Cause keep it family friendly. It's not nice to curse. Where are your manners at? But yeah, keep it family friendly. I already killed this guy. In a minute I am gonna put on the Simpsons skin. Do you think I should go live one day? Chat? Not chat, but I don't know why I'm saying chat, it's so cringe. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Reminds you of Spider-Man. Nah. Yeah. I really want Spider-Man to come back. I'm getting Miles Morales. I'm getting both. I'm getting Miles Morales and I'm getting that girl, Spider-Man girl. I don't know who she is. I starts with an M. MJ? What is you on about? You suffer. Never. And also, not to beg, but please, 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 please. All I want is you guys to appreciate my hard work, and I put a lot of effort into these videos, and I really want you guys to watch them and enjoy them and like them. Yeah, I just want to help out in the world, you know. I wanna be a person who entertains people, you know. So if you guys can just like the video, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do, punch that like button, smash it. I don't care. Smash it, punch it, kick it, do anything. Just click the like button. You know. A little harm doesn't hurt. I mean, I don't harm does hurt, but yeah. Yeah, I think I will be online tomorrow, making videos tomorrow. So the Simpsons season ends the 28th. So November 28th, like I said earlier in the video. But yeah, it's not even that long from now. It's only November 7th right now. So we have about 21 days until the season ends. And oh yeah, who's excited for the Pee-wee skin? The Springfield Pee-wee skin. I know it's not. It looks weird because it's because of the lips. The lips on the skin is what makes it look weird. But yeah. Yeah, hold on. But yeah, that just makes it weird. And every single time there's a skin, like a bonus skin like that, like you know, it was like the Godzilla skin, like, bro, you know how it's the Godzilla skin and like the Megazord skin and everything, and the Midas skin and everything, whatever. I don't know. Remember that? Yeah. Remember all that? Remember all that, guys? That bro, cause those I call them bonus skins, bro. They always release on the 11th of every month, cause the Pee-wee skin, that's the new Springfield Pee-wee skin that's coming out, is going to come out November 11th. So like that's in 4 days, guys. It looks weird though. But yeah, it's looking pretty good though. Some people said this is the only time I don't want Pee-wee, and I can kind of agree with you guys, but yeah. Oh my god, the server's already dying, bro. The server's dying. Yeah. That's all I gotta say for like the whole video. Just keeping you guys. Most of it was just I was just watching stuff. We got, and also about about Fortnite OG. Yeah, about Fortnite OG. So chapter 1 season 6 is gonna end, and chapter 1 season 7's gonna come out on Fortnite OG. There's also leaks that that chapter that Fortnite OG is gonna carry on in chapter 2. So we're gonna wait for that in the future.
One of the biggest criticisms about Roblox is that most of the games involve the best content locked behind paywalls.
But yeah,
It's very scary.
if you guys enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe, maybe, and do whatever you gotta do to the like button or whatever. Just treat the subscribe button like a queen, and just violate the like button, okay? Alright. Alright. Peace, guys.